Hi, welcome to our SPI free lectures. We'll continue from where we stopped. Today, we're going to look at duty factor and duty cycle or duty cycle. Basically, we'll be talking about the same thing. So, duty factor is a percentage or a fraction of time that the ultrasound machine is producing a pulse or transmitting sound. It is also called duty cycle. It is a fraction of time that sound is actually emitted. It is unitless. It's actually expressed as a percentage. So this can be determined by sound source only, and it can be changed by the operator. The equation for this duty factor or duty cycle is pulse distance over PRP multiplied by 1,000, where of course all those pulse duration, PD is pulse duration, 1,000 is used to convert milliseconds to microseconds for consistency with the numerator. So since PRP is reciprocal to PRF, so we can also write duty factor is P pulse duration times PRF over 1,000. So the relationship duty factor would increase when PD or PRF are increased. When PRP increases, duty factor decreases. Ultrasound systems spend only a small percentage of time transmitting sound. Remember, I said earlier that the time sound is the time in the whole activity, it takes only 1% of time for transmission. So the majority of the other time, 99%, is for listening or receiving reflected sound pulse. There are several things you must note about duty factor. Duty factor does not have units because pulse duration and PRF are intervals of time. Duty factor is a ratio and can be expressed as decimal fraction or percentage. For pulse duration, the duty factor must be less than 1. As for pulse ultrasound, the duty factor must be less than 1. So you better take note in your machine. Keep an eye on it. But in most of the machine, some of these things have been simplified. So in pulse ultrasound, the typical duty factor range from 0.001 to 0.01. Remember, I said it's less than 100%. If duty factor is 1 or 100%, the ultrasound system is always producing a pulse. Because remember, we said that it's paused, so it means that it starts and stops, tick 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 tick, or tick 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 tick, depends on the amount of times it does that in a second. But if the duty factor is 1, then it means that it doesn't stop, it just continue producing. There's no interval, and that automatically becomes a continuous wave ultrasound. In continuous wave ultrasound, duty factor is 1. The sound is always on. If duty factor is 0, there's actually no pulse coming out. The ultrasound system is off. Duty factor is inversely proportional to PRP. Duty factor is directly proportional to PRF. Duty factor is important in relation to the study of intensity. So we'll do a quick summary from this video for the video we had earlier. What you need to remember in the parameters. You need to remember pulse duration is the unit of time, as the unit of time, seconds or milliseconds, and is determined by sound source. It's not in the hands of the technician or operator to control. You cannot change it. PROP, also unit of time, determined by sound source, and the operator can adjust it. PRF is inverse of time and measured in hertz, so it's determined by sound and also can be changed. SPL is pulse length, is measured in millimeter or centimeter. It's actually distance. Is determined by sound source and the medium. It cannot be changed by the operator. Duty factor is unitless and is determined in percentage, or is in percentage. The is determined by sound source only and can be changed by the operator. So with this video and the earlier one, I'm sure this part of the SPI will not be difficult for you when you have to face your credential exam. So good luck on all your exams. Please don't forget to like our videos. Also click the subscribe button so that we can bring you more of these kind of videos. Thank you.